Okay. We're doing round two. The first level of RiME, assuming that this goes as planned. So we did one tryout here. It had an old game saved, so see if it'll load a new one. Yeah, I mentioned previously it's very easy on the Xbox to just sort of start anew. Oh, okay, very good. This is what we want. New game. Game is a really nice mix of detail and then sort of more, I don't know, I would say two-dimensional animation, but sort of simplified animation. So like the waves have quite a bit of detail, but then the lightning doesn't at all. Just straight white bolts. So the first level is a denial. Wash up on the beach. This is a good sign. He's wearing the, I think, yeah, this is the first outfit. I think this is the default outfit. So in order to activate things, you usually use your voice. And depending on where he is, he'll make different sounds. This is the only part of the game, I think, where he makes these yelling noises. The rest of the game, he makes like singing noises or crying noises in some cases. House noises. Or like the ha to break things. Which is really funny. Upsy daisy. That's everything about this game, like the little vocalizations, like when he's trying to climb things. Like realistic. Yeah, see, like look at that water. The water and like the general detail is really high, but if you look at like the individual items, like the sand dollars, not very high. This is a really pretty mix. So you get 6 of these. And when you unlock them, you can listen to a song at the end, I think. I probably don't think I want to jump down that way. Oh. And he can hop down from here. Out of my way, little crab. One man on a mission. Okay, well, I have a kid on a mission. I like a little critter skittering out of his way. So. Hold on just a moment, everybody. Well, if the video quality dips, obviously there's nothing I can do about that, so. That's part of the learning process. So for anybody who's just starting out, if you haven't played this game before, I mean, it is older, but I only played it until maybe the last year or so. So, yeah, I don't assume anything. If you see something that has this like little white or lighter color material, that's usually something you can hop up on. Our first plate collectible. You've got one for every level, and in every level you can collect a plate shard for the final plate. So that gorge that we walked up, I think this will take us over that gorge. And so we're going to slide along here. Puts out his little hand. That means that he can walk up there. Okay, I may stand corrected on this. Well, I don't know, maybe not. This is obviously leading me to this other place where I can activate something. Now there is something on the other side of that gorge. Ah, mystery figure in the red cape. You're creeping me out. It always creeps me out. That each of the markers like has its own little aurora. So cool. Ooh, no you don't. Okay, so you can sort of see the gorge there. And we got the collectible on that side, and there's one on this side too, I think. So, let's see. Is there a path down this way? I don't think there's a path down this way. Oh, holy crap, there's a path down this way. Okay. Oh, I think I've gone up this way before. I've never gone down this way before. jellyfish there. They'll stop you from swimming if you go too far afield. Ah, there it is. It's a little fox toy. Yeah, and here's the path that we came up initially. And it's starting to get toward evening. Oh, mean pig. I think... Oop, what are you doing? Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's these little animations for if you've been running too fast. And Anna, I'm being stalked by pigs. Here's one animation. I'll see if I can show it to you guys. Okay, there you go. Take your food. So I'll show you what happens when he runs and he stops really fast. But he runs into something. So you're activating these, and if you don't know, let me see. Damn stupid little pig. Hell out of the way. Okay, let me see if I can show you. Nope. I guess I have to be running straight. This can be hard, there's not too many straight things here. There's these right here, but I don't think you need them for anything. And there's the creepy red figure again. Oh, come on. I'll have to find a wider place where I can, not a wider place, but... Hello, mysterious figure. It is sort of creepy early on, but then you realize that he's also wearing a red cape, sort of like you are. So you think, oh no, maybe there's a connection there. And obviously this character, like, he's not hurting you or anything, so... Oop. So no harm, no foul. Okay, you see this area over here? Okay, that is accessible here. The first time I played this, I completely ignored that. And it's like, yeah, obviously there's something up there. I don't know how I missed an entire, like, platform. He'll go up some low things automatically, but other things you have to jump. And then, of course, if it's this white coloring, or the light coloring, rather, you know, you have to lift yourself up. Okay. 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 There's probably going to be a change in video quality. My connection seems really unstable for some reason. Okay. Ribbit. There's a frog. There's no water up here. Okay, this sometimes takes several tries. There are some things where you jump like this and you will land on the ledge. You will have to land on the ledge. You won't be able to jump straight across. That's okay. Yeah, see, there's something up there. That can usually be a good indicator, especially good in low light, that there's something you can get. There's a collectible, because it'll always usually be that orange light. The keyholes also give off a light. They give off a white light that is perceptible. Like, you can, from a distance, see it. The keyhole just has to sort of be facing you, which it isn't always doing. No, but it's all good. Okay. Let's activate the fox. And just freaking look at that sky. The sky with the aurora? Do a screenshot. Aw, it's the little fox. This little guy's gonna help you out. Okay, he's gonna help you find the things that you absolutely have to find to advance, but he's also going to, in a way, distract from finding the collectibles. So you have to, like... You have to take his help with a grain of salt. If that's a thing. Some of these little green guys, like this one here, he'll usually open a door permanently. And if that's the case, you can backtrack. Yeah, see, the door's not closing, you can backtrack. There is something in here. I know there's something in here. Run, little pigs. Aha. It's another shard. Oops. It's not an exit. See how the fox is like trying to get you to go that way? Like, the fox is trying to get you to go that way, but... And it's fine if you did, like, you'd be able to advance. But the problem is if you just followed him... If you just followed him, you'd have missed that collectible. That's where it just were. Yeah, look the way it runs in the water. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. And I'm gonna turn up the sounds a little bit. Oh. There's a little humming. Okay. I hate these guys because they usually do something that is only for a short period of time. So... Okay, see, it went down. If you see the little bobblehead, you activate it, it's only going to be activated for so long. need to make sure we're not missing something. That's usually how you miss a collectible, you just aren't paying attention. Okay, so the door's over there. But there's an item over here. I think just one collectible in this part. And it is a plate. It's a shard of the plate. Which looks like it has a fox on it. I guess that makes sense. Just a moment. Okay. The sun's coming out. It's not that night isn't pretty, it's just it's harder to see things. Nope, just not trying to activate that. So when you hum at walls like this, they light up. So you can see the foxes leading him to the keyhole. Okay, very carefully position. There we go. And I think the door stays open. Okay, see the fox? He's trying to lead you astray. Yeah, you do need to go over there, that's true. But there's several things to do here. Okay, here's something to do. Press X and toss something. Press X to toss something, but hold X. God, I wish I'd known that. There we go. Now, if you're playing on, I don't know, PlayStation, or you're playing with computer controls, pig toy. Yeah, I can't help you. Yeah, like there's the guy in red over there. He's telling you to go in a different direction than... than the foxes. Like, okay, fox, I'm gonna go there sooner or later. I figured pretty early on that the guy in the black cape, and spoiler alert, was probably some kind of manifestation of the kid's dad. So I think I'm actually spoiling much for you. I mean, I think that's pretty apparent. So I'll take the dad over the fox, you know. Ah, a little voice breaking a bit. Hasn't quite finished puberty. Ah. Yeah, the guys. Any guy who watches this, like, you'd sympathize, right? My voice didn't squeak for very long, luckily enough. I'd say it squeaked probably for about, I don't know, 3 months, if that. Yeah, that's the nice thing. If you get right between two flames and you yell, you can usually activate both of them. Okay, we are going to go up there where the dad-like figure is. But there's an achievement you can get by going this way. Is the way to reset this? Oh, I'm playing on Steam on the computer. I'm using an Xbox controller. The way to reset this is you have to delete the save file, which is annoying to navigate to. But you also have to disable cloud backups. Yeah. It's not going to pop up with an achievement because I've disabled cloud backups. Otherwise, it would say that I've achieved all these things. But if you're going for achievements and you have Steam or the Xbox or something like that, you know, that'll pop up. A lot of running at this level. Climb up the vines. The first cloak, which I am gonna wear because this one looks like water. And there, yep, see, new cloak. And there's a lot of water in this level. And now you're over there. Mysterious, creepy figure. Yeah, it didn't seem... There doesn't seem to be a way to unlock a Steam achievement once you've already earned it. Yeah, I haven't seen any evidence that that's possible either. So, that's okay. At this rate, I have a pretty good idea of where you will get achievements and not. There's actually some achievements that I'm not. I think I'm not. Like, I know. I am aware that there are achievements that I don't know of. Like there's a list, and I know for certain that even in the synced version of this game, I haven't gotten them. Like I think one of them is like swimming underwater long enough at a certain level without taking breaths. Like assistance from these little bubble things. They sort of softball a lot of the collectibles to you early on. Which I guess makes sense, you know. You're new to the game, or maybe even new to this type of game, puzzle game. Like this one, just sticking out here. Sad thing is when you cross that path there, and you will cross it at some point. Yeah, I mean you'll cross the path, but if you saw that, you would be able to see the collectible that you didn't have it. Like no. Okay, okay. So like now we're finally gonna do what the fox wants us to. Yeah, you just have to get it close and the game will finish the rest for you. And now that thing is gone and the electrum has merged with the door. Okay, I'm gonna try the running thing. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Boom. Oh, damn it, it didn't do it. I guess I think I need to run farther. Okay. Well, sooner or later I'm going to do it on accident, so... Trying to activate the flame, but I can't. Just making little humming sounds. I think this goes over here. Yeah, because if you put it to the left there, it won't be far enough. It won't be high enough up to... It won't be high enough up to get on it. I do know there's an achievement for activating so many flames, and I think you can get the achievement before you even leave this level, if you're sort of diligent enough. Anytime you see these like little push thingies with the electrum on it, that's the metal, that's the sort of gold-like metal. I think that's what it's supposed to be. You know a doorway is involved. It's such a cool game. Look at that. Look at the light just streaming in. Gradual fading of colors, like from day to afternoon to evening. Okay, now this is more like a proper hidden thing right here. Okay, so, you know, you can go inside here and do whatever, but you see this thing and you're like, well, that should be pushable through the wall. But you might not even think anything of it as you first go through. But there's this right here. And I died. Well, that's what it looks like when you die, everybody. Or rather, respawn. Yeah, God was waiting for his little hand to put out. If he doesn't put his hand out to indicate that he can jump somewhere, that's a bad sign. Oop. Right. Now the fact that you can push this somewhere and on this side there's no obvious place to push it, I mean, like, it should send off, like, you know, alarm bells in your head. You should be like, oh, okay, I obviously have to get on the other side of that door. You know, how do I do that? And start looking for ways to do so. But you don't have to. What I'm going to do is get a collectible, and you don't have to go over here. So if it doesn't get in the way of gameplay... You know, if it doesn't get in the way of advancing... Now, this is a very important place to get to, though, because there are 2 collectibles up here. There's this. And then there's this up here. Well, it's not a collectible, but, you know, it is a collectible-like item. So this is a keyhole. And the white light there coming out of it, you can actually see that from a distance. Even during daytime if it's relatively shaded, which we'll see when we get to bargaining. It's a mom and a dad with a baby. Now, of course, you don't need either of those things, but you will miss them. Just make sure I didn't miss something in here. Now we're good. Like in your effort to get a collectible, you actually miss a collectible. So we need to open that big door there. And one of these items can move and one of them can't. So logic would tell you that this one can move, but you're thinking, well, I don't need to open that door. This door that I'm headed toward right now is already open. Yeah, true. But the fact that this goes one way and another way should indicate to you that you're going to be looking both ways at some point. So I think the temptation is like to do this and you're like, why is nothing happening? When you do this, you're like, ah, okay. If you have to look at both doors, it makes more sense to look at the door you've already been through than the door you haven't been through, I think, and in puzzle game logic. Now, when I first played this, I needed assistance, so there's a really nice YouTuber. She's a streamer. Well, she's a gamer. I don't know if she does live streams or not, but she uploads videos of herself gaming. A French YouTuber, and I'll send her a message. I'll see if she'll let me link her RiME series, because she's the one who helped me get through it the first time. And we're not talking collectibles, we're talking like just general advancing. She's very, very kind, super sweet. So if I don't link in this video, then maybe if she'll let me, I can link in another one. And there's the creepy figure. Okay, these are too far away. Okay, that was more forceful. You're like, oh, the keyhole. Like, okay, the keyhole, the key tower or whatever it is. Like, there's some significance there. Well, essentially, this is how you advance through every level. Is through the big towers, and every level is an attempt to get to whatever big tower is in your level. I mean, you might guess that, this is called denial. You might guess that you're working, not working, but like, these are the 5 stages of grief. Maybe the kid lost his dad or something like that. Just like, maybe so. But if you think that's all there is to it, little golden butterflies, like that's what tells you how to do something. So this will probably close behind me. Yep, see it close behind me. Okay, this is where you're holding down the X really matters. See how many times it takes me to do this. Ah. Okay, so that's the idea. You just have to be pointed in the right direction. Stay, 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 stay. Yes. I may finish this general level and then I may end the stream there. Okay, little fox, you're somewhere. You can see there's like some place where you can like jump down or jump or climb up or stuff like that. It's okay. There's no collectibles here. You're not going to be out anything. There's just alternate ways to get down once you've got up, because you'll go up pretty high. Okay. Steve, I remember what this does. Nope. Wait a minute. Yeah, I definitely don't remember. I know the general idea of how to solve this, but I don't remember. The specifics of it. Okay. I think this one raises it. Yes, or lowers it. So you'll only hear this once later on the game. I'll try not to ruin it for you until we get there. The kid's name is Anu, and I'm not gonna tell you how I know that, because it'll spoil some of it for you. But the kid does actually have a name. And now he can get up. Yeah, use keys to do a lot. Ah. What did I do? I jumped too far. You see, like, everything, everywhere you've been. It's pretty cool. So here's part 1. There's the keyhole. I say keyhole, but it's like a key tower. Interesting concept. And there's oftentimes these little murals like this that will tell you, they'll give you some indication of what to do, which is nice. I hadn't gamed in probably 15 years, and this was the first game I played after that. So you see this, like, activate the big one, the medium one, the little one, and you see like 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, and so this is the first... oh, going the wrong way. This was the first game I played after a very, very long hiatus of playing games. Don't worry, folks, you'll be okay. This is where the puzzles start to get a little bit challenging. Oh, and I died. Got a little too self-confident. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Right? Yeah, so it looks over. That means you can go there. Okay, so there's something that has to be brought out here. This thing will give you more range. It'll give you more range, but you still gotta be close enough. That was pretty challenging for me to figure out, actually, the first time. Oh, just crushed the eggs. This one was actually challenging too. I'm still not sure there's a solution where you can activate all three at once. I mean, maybe there is. See, you're really far away. Yeah, I think you just have to yell. You can get these, the two on the left and right. You can get them individually. And once you make the jump, I let go of the keypad, or the controller. I let go of all the controllers. All aspects of the controller. And I let him make the jump successfully, and don't try to kibitz. If you try to, like, manipulate the controllers while he's mid-jump, he's probably going to fall. Sheesh, look at all that, right? Yeah, we've been there. That's where the little seagull was. Sometimes you can stand in certain places where it looks like you can only hang, but you can actually stand there. But, okay, watch this. The music's so beautiful. See, that's part of the detail and the simplicity the detail is in like the roots and the lights, but the simplicity is in the red leaves. Oh, I know. Life is a lot like that, right? Some things are incredibly simple. Some things are incredibly complex. Oftentimes it's the same thing. Two parts of the same thing, rather. I guess that's pretty reflective. I don't think I can make that jump. I think I'm going to have to get down the old-fashioned way. There we go. So you need 2 keys to get through. Yeah, I probably should have said that a while ago, huh? You need 2 keys to get through this. And I'll show you a trick which will come in handy for getting several collectibles. So first of all, in the water, go down, 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 and sometimes you find little doorways that go to chambers where you can either get achievements, collectibles, or both. Now this is really sad right here. There's an achievement here you'll get called like Flowers of the Dead or something like that. Listen to the noises he makes. He only makes crying. He only makes grieving noises here. Just sort of weird. There's a level where that's pretty much the only noise he can make. So it won't seem that weird in the level, but it's weird in this one because otherwise he's like humming and singing and... You know, hey, seeing, you know, is anybody here? Okay, see the, like, dad-like figure standing with the fox, right? It can't be that bad. You'll see it's not uncommon for an accomplishment to require 2 things. 2 keys, activating 2 items. It's a pretty common occurrence in the game. So something happened. Father and the son are separated. King is in the night. His son, little prince, is in the light. Sounds like you're at the actual ocean. So the movie's made by a Spanish team, primarily. Tequila Works. And you can tell, you know, the game has a lot of very Mediterranean themes. However, I think the implication is that you're... So this will probably close after us. Is that you're actually further east of Spain. Because at the very end, try not to spoil too much, there is Greek. There's the Greek language, so, or Greek writing at least. Presumably that would be of Greek. The actual Greek alphabet is, as far as I know, not used to write another language, but yeah, somebody prove me wrong in the comments. A lot of alphabets based off the Greek alphabet, like Coptic, Gothic, not the Gothic font, but the actual alphabet for the Gothic language. Cyrillic is based off of Greek. Latin alphabet, ultimately. This may be my favorite. This may be my favorite. Just look at that. You can change the sun and the stars. You can change the daylight and the placement of the sun and the moon. This may be my favorite puzzle. You can see like the dad-like figure way in the background. It's like, okay, just come on already. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna